Yesterday's resignations from all of their functions in the Social Democratic Party by Sisak Moslavina County Prefect Marina Lovric-Merzel and Vukovar Mayor Željko Sabo, both subject to probes on a number of corruption-related charges, are still the subject of much media commentary and analysis. Many analysts have noted that these resignations are an internal party matter of less concern to the public than whether or not they will retain their public functions. Sabo has effectively been removed from his post as Vukovar Mayor because the city council refused to pass the local budget, forcing early elections in the city. However, the only way Lovric-Merzel may be removed from her post as county prefect is a county-wide referendum. Talks between representatives of the government, trade unions, and employers on proposed amendments to Croatia's core labor law continue today. After yesterday's meeting between these social partners, union leaders could not come to a consensus among themselves on certain issues, such as layoffs by employers with less than 5 employees. Otherwise, the talks tended to focus mostly on matters related to annual vacation time. An attempt at conciliation between Zadar Mayor Božidar Kalmeta and road and highway worker union leader Mijat Stanic failed at the Municipal Criminal Court in Zagreb. This was the first hearing over a defamation suit filed by Kalmeta against Stanic, who he claims has been trying to impugn him for years, with accusations that he illegally drew funds from the Croatian National Motorway Management Company when he was transportation minister in the previous government under former Prime Minister Ivo Sanader. And yet another corruption-related trial against former Prime Minister Ivo Sanader, the so-called Planinska case involving a shady real estate transaction, continued today with testimony delivered by Božidar Pankretić, who served as Regional Development Minister in Sanader's cabinet. Pankretić testified that his ministry paid no loan installments for the building in question because his ministry already had facilities and the Planinska building was deemed unnecessary. A working breakfast organized by the American Chamber of Commerce in Croatia was held this morning and attended by Croatian Justice Minister Orsat Miljenić. American investors stated that legal insecurity, constant amendments to the relevant laws, and excessively lengthy litigation in Croatian courts are some of the main problems they confront in Croatia. For his part, Miljenić informed them of some of the progress made in reforming the Croatian judiciary. Today is International Romani Day, and pupils in the elementary school in Matzinec in Međimurje County observed it in their history class. About 11,000 Roma live in 12 villages and towns in Međimurje, and the school in Matzinec has 320 Roma pupils out of a total of 420. The Roma children proudly sang the Roma hymn to recall their heritage. These Roma children see their education as an important way to become better integrated into Croatian society and to overcome the barriers of prejudice and poverty that are often associated with Roma communities. A major exhibition of the work of renowned fashion photographer Peter Lindbergh opened yesterday at the Croatian Artist Association Gallery in Zagreb. The show is one of the premier art events of the year for photography and fashion aficionados, since Lindbergh has not exhibited his work in Europe in 16 years. Best known for his portraits of the 1990s supermodels, Lindbergh's photographs are regarded by many as iconic.
Today with Photoshop, so that it has become so easy that everybody doesn't think about the woman anymore. They just take everything away, everything, and then you have women who have no life anymore. They just look like a plastic bag. No, I mean really and that is really awful.
In sports, in men's tennis, Ivo Karlovic was defeated in the first round of the Clay Court Championships in Houston in the U.S. by American Jack Sock 6-1, 6-4. And finally, the weather forecast for the rest of the day. Conditions will remain sunny and warm. Skies may be slightly to moderately overcast in some western zones, and heavier clouds are expected to roll in by the evening, bringing rainfall. Light to moderate southwesterly and southern winds will blow inland, while southwesterly and Scirocco winds will hit the coast. Today's high temperatures will generally range from 20 to 25 degrees Celsius.